Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. Your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS.
It's always a better choice. My one and only station.
DBS Radio.
From every corner of the world comes the DBS 1350 Total News.
In the headlines, Dominica's ambassador to CARICOM says local entrepreneurs can now expand their businesses to countries a part of the free movement. In the news from the region, Antigua and Barbuda reports inflation edged up to 0.2% in June. Internationally, Hamas arrives for indirect talks with Israel on Trump's Gaza peace plan. The details of these stories and more coming up next.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus Homeowners Policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. First off, Ambassador to CARICOM and OECS Commissioner Dr. Gerald Jajak says Dominican entrepreneurs can now expand their businesses to the 3 other member states that have signed on to the free movement of nationals. Dr. Jajak says the process has become easier, allowing entrepreneurs to take advantage of the incentives offered by the island when transferring the business. His comments came during a special program on DBS Radio this morning.
Move into environment with your intention to set up shop, you will also benefit from the concessions, the policies that the receiving state has for local businesses. If it means tax break, you too will benefit. So businessman in Dominica and a woman who wishes to open a branch in Bridgetown, just simply you inform yourself what concessions, you pay a visit, and you said you set up shop. We hope you'll maintain Dominica as your base. Well, yes, because Dominica, in HR, we have a lot of raw materials that many of our businesses here, that's what they use. I mean, manufacturing in Dominica is largely agro-based. So why would you leave the Garden of Eden, quote unquote? No, I say, you expand your base in Dominica so you can get more, bring in more raw materials to process. But why not open an outlet in Belmopan, in Belize, or in Bridgetown as well, providing more earnings for you and your family, while at home you continue to support the local agricultural sector. So I am not a business person, but I smile every time because I'm thinking, geez, just so easy right now for a tradesperson or a business person to move around.
Dr. Jajak says many individuals have raised the concerns about the process of opening bank accounts within countries of the OECS and CARICOM. He says the conversations have started to address this issue for countries a part of the free movement.
I've heard that some persons indicate that there can be challenges with setting up a bank account. And I mention it because it is a conversation that has started within CARICOM, within the OECS. Mr. Gregor, probably you're aware of that as well. Opening a bank account, less onerous, less burdensome, because it requires so much. You coming into a state, they would want to know where you get your money, and that was made clear, how you made your money. This would require you, therefore, to get some documents from back home. And that in itself is maybe, if I would say, one area in which we really have to continue working on. So that is, so far, it is still, the work continues, but it is still not yet where we would like it to be. So I mention that just to indicate that we are aware of this little headache.
Ambassador to CARICOM and OECS Commissioner Dr. Gerald Jajak. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit today engaged in discussions with the Chief Executive of Hong Kong, Mr. John Lee, on issues of mutual interest. Prime Minister Skerrit and his delegation were welcomed to Hong Kong by Mr. Lee, with Hong Kong's Secretary for Commerce and Economic Development, Mr. Algernon Yao, also in attendance at the meeting. In a media release, the chief executive said the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region government will actively deepen international exchanges and cooperation, further explore emerging markets, including the Commonwealth of Dominica, and attract more enterprises to use Hong Kong as the platform to go global. Mr. John Lee added that he expects Hong Kong and the Commonwealth of Dominica will explore more cooperation opportunities and enhance bilateral trade and business exchanges. Mr. Lee said that the Commonwealth of Dominica is a belt and road economy, while Hong Kong is a key link in the Belt and Road Initiative. He also welcomed enterprises from the Commonwealth of Dominica to leverage Hong Kong's role as a super connector and a super value adder, and its highly internationalized and market-oriented business environment with its pool of professional services and talent to explore overseas and mainland markets. Still in the national focus, the government of Dominica will soon go to Parliament for the passage of legislation for special license plates for rental vehicles. This comes as a final draft legislation was expected to be made available to the Ministry of National Security by today. Minister for National Security, Reverend Blackmore, says this is among efforts to curb gun violence in Dominica.
Also, you have heard from the Prime Minister when reference was made to a number of the shootings, drive-by shootings that have taken place, and people are traveling sometimes with the firearm. They use rentals. So we have engaged Mr. Anthony Laron. There was a first draft for ensuring that the rentals, the tint, what they call dockers, is of a particular percentage that allow the police to see all the occupants on the vehicle. All. And also special license plate for rentals. So Mr. Laron has been given instruction by the minister, and he has said that we'll get it before, but the deadline is October 6th to get the final draft. So you can go to Parliament, the time for talk is over. And we know, from what I've been told by the police and others, the rental owners are already making plans to use normal license plate number in order to trick the police. That too will be dealt with. And we also have to think, because there may be an attempt by those who are committed to commit crime to steal people's private vehicles. So you also have to be mindful of that to ensure that you secure your vehicles, etc.
And that was Minister for National Security, Reverend Blackmore. 2 individuals are assisting in the investigation of the shooting death of 24-year-old Joanne Warner from Georgetown, Portsmouth. That's according to Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police Jeffrey James. James made the announcement at a recent Ministry of National Security press conference.
Regarding the recent homicide in Portsmouth, where the lifeless body of Joanne Warner was found shot at his home in Glenville on Friday, September 26, 2025, an investigation is actively ongoing. 2 persons of interest are currently in police custody as we continue to investigate this matter. One crime is one too many, and the callous use of illegal firearms must come to an end.
And that was Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police Jeffrey James, taking us to the end of this afternoon's National Focus. Up next is news from the region and international.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was devant jour, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, fist light up like dumblet. But she thought she was being jumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. Now news from the region. Antigua and Barbuda's Consumer Price Index rose by 0.2% for the 12-month ending in June 2025 after declining 0.6% in May, according to data released by the Statistics Division. The modest increase came as food prices declined while energy costs climbed, with core inflation remaining unchanged over the last 12-month period. The food index fell 0.8% year-on-year, while the energy index jumped 5.4%. Month-to-month, the Consumer Price Index increased by 1% in June after dropping 0.6% in May, driven largely by a rise in food and housing costs. Internationally, Hamas arrives in Sharm el-Sheikh for indirect talks with Israel on U.S. President Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan. The negotiations being held in Egypt are aimed at implementing Donald Trump's Gaza peace plan. Hamas has agreed to some but not all conditions. It is the closest both sides have come to a deal, but there are several key sticking points. Civil Defense said earlier today that the Red Cross said it was ready to help return hostages and get aid into Gaza, where Israeli strikes killed 21 Palestinians in the last 24 hours. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's news. Up next is Sports with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with your lunchtime sports update. Let's begin with some athletics news as the Pioneers Athletics Club long-distance runner Curtin Latham made it 2 wins in a row as he won the second road race organized by the Dominica Athletics Association yesterday in Grand Bay. Latham took first place, just edging out Sean Vidal of the Aspirers Athletics Club by just 4 seconds in the men's 5-kilometer race, where Latham won the race in a time of 17 minutes and 31 seconds. Sean Vidal was second, with Radiant Felix of the Pioneers Athletics Club in third place. Meantime, the former Olympic athlete Luan Gabriel of the Aspirers Club, she made it 2 in a row as well, as she won the women's 5-kilometer run. Over 100 runners took part in the various categories. We'll give you some more details on that event at 6:20 this evening. Let's bring you some cricket news as the West Indies captain Ruston Chase says the financial challenges impacting cricket in the Caribbean, well, it's showing on the field. He said that the players are at a disadvantage with the inadequate facilities. His comments after the West Indies lost the first test to India by an innings and 140 runs. Chase says that more needs to be put into West Indies cricket. Meantime, former West Indies player, now cricket commentator Ian Bishop, wants the West Indies batsmen to stop being satisfied with scores of 20 and 30. He also says that Shea Hope and Ruston Chase need to step up. We'll bring you the comments from Ruston Chase and also Ian Bishop at 6:20 this evening. Let's move to some football news now. The sports division will kick off its first school sporting activity for the year with the start of the secondary schools football tournament this afternoon. The football action will get underway with the under-15 championship with the defending champions, the Castlebrook Secondary School, taking on the Dominica Grammar School. That game is set for 2:30 this afternoon at the DFA Technical Center. The other match today will see the Castlebrook Secondary School and the Dominica Grammar School doing battle in the under-20 division, and that game will be from 3:30. Only 4 teams are still unbeaten as the Julius Timothy Independence Domino League continued last weekend. Well, League Coordinator Delvin Esprit says it was another exciting weekend of domino action. We'll hear from Delvin Esprit at 6:20. And we can also quickly go back to some football news as the Promex Harlem United winger Brandel Richards and Surgical Southeast striker Darren James have been rewarded for their strong play in the last DFA Premier League season as they've been called up for training for the men's senior national football team as Dominica prepares for the CONCACAF series in November. Well, Darren James, he was the second leading scorer in the last Premier League. Richards, one of the more exciting wingers in the last campaign, and they're both part of an over 30-man training squad called up by the technical staff of the men's senior national football team. Of course, the CONCACAF series takes place in St. Kitts in November, and Dominica has been grouped with French St. Martin, Dutch St. Martin, Belize, and St. Kitts, and the national team will hold their first training session tonight, and that's at the DFA Technical Center. More details on that at 6:20 as well. That's a look at the lunchtime sports. It's now time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
Match 5 of the 6 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. Maybe you prefer combo 7 costing $21. Players have a choice of 7 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
The Super 6 jackpot is now $250,000. You have to be in it to win it. Get your tickets today for your chance to win.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Turn $2 into $2,000 when you play 4. Choose any 4 numbers from 1 to 22. Match all 4 numbers and you win $2,000. Match 3 numbers and you win $40. If there is a jackpot winner, then match 3 and you win $20. Match 2 gives you $4. You can be a grand winner every day when you play 4. Tickets cost $2 and are available from all our lottery agents. Dominican National Lottery, everything is possible.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone and welcome to the Midday Draw. It is 6th of October 2025 and I am your hostess, Mia Francis. It's now time to win some cash with some Play 4. Good luck to you. The first number is 14. number is 13. The third number is 5. And your fourth lucky number is 10. To recap, the play 4 lucky numbers are 14, 13, 5, and 10. Play 4. Grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding Multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with Multi-X. Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for Multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting Multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select Multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. Multi-X, available on all bet sites. Just remember to spend the same amount on Multi-X and Big 4. So good, so good, we got you.
And we are back. You've placed your bets and it's now time to score. Let's now win big cash with Big 4. Good luck, everyone. And your lucky numbers for Big 4 are 8, 9, 9, and 1. Let's now multiply those winnings with that Multi-X ball. The Multi-X ball selected is 2X. Let's recap. The Big 4 lucky numbers are 8, 9, 9, and 1. The Multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Big 4, it's an easy score. So stay tuned for Pick to with Multi-X.
Play 2 and then multiply with Multi-X, win up to 5 times.
If you love playing daily 3 and Big 4, then Pick 2 is your game for sure. Give it a try and watch your winnings multiply.
It's easy to win.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's now play some Pick 2 with Multi-X. Good luck to you. And your Pick 2 lucky numbers this afternoon are 1 and 5. The Multi-X ball selected is FP. To recap, the Pick 2 winning numbers are 1 and 5. The Multi-X ball drawn is FP. That was Pick 2, where you play to win. Stay tuned for one-off.
Look here, it's not just a game, it's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot, Match 5.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now play some one-off and win some cash. Good luck, everyone. Your 3 lucky numbers for one-off are 4, 2, and 5. To recap, your one-off lucky numbers are 4, 2, and 5. One-off. Win anyway. Up next is Daddy with Multi-X.
The Super 6 jackpot is now $250,000. You have to be in it to win it. Get your tickets today for your chance to win.
It's electrifying at the Dominica National Lottery with Electric Sevens. A $5 scratch game giving you 11 chances to win up to $25,000. Here's how to play. Reveal a 7 symbol and win the prize shown. Reveal a 2x, 5x, or 10x symbol and win 2 times, 5 times, or 10 times the prize shown. Reveal a 777 and win all the prizes shown. There's an electric spot. Scratch it and reveal an electric bolt and win the prize shown. Electric Sevens. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible.
Welcome back, players. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's now win some cash with Daily 3. All the best, guys.